You mad, bro?
Give me that! What do you mean? Are you alright?
Yo, what's going on, guys? This is JNTY, also known as John T here, and today I'm going to be talking about my first impressions of the Black Ops 4 beta. In the background, you're watching a 63-10 gameplay on the new map, Gridlock. I'm going to break this video into 3 sections: the good, the bad, and how it can be improved. So, to start off, I'm going to talk about the maps. Now, for me, the map design has been fantastic, I'd say. It's been very good. This map right now, Gridlock, is probably my favourite, as it's very balanced. Contraband, the island map, is also very good. And what's the other map? I think it's Frequency, which is the double leveled map. The flanking patterns are good on it. It's going to be a good card. It's going to flow well. It's nice and fast. The map's really good. Now, I want to go into specific on the map Frequency, because Frequency is probably the only map where I genuinely have something I'm a little bit upset with it, and that's the fact that with the 2 levels, there is a little flanking section underneath, which isn't unusual in a COD map to have a flanking section underneath. So we've seen it in Advanced Warfare, Black Ops, we've seen it in loads of games. But there's a problem where if you're downstairs, there's a little section of the wall where you can sit behind and you can't see when you're going down the stairs. So you can easily, sit in that corner, wait for them to go past the stairs and they can outgun. Now, of course, this could be seen as Treyarch saying, well, if they're strategic, or if they're playing strategic camping, then they're going to use that to get the upper hand, which fair enough, if they're going to play like a smart player, they've played like a smart player. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the guns. So, the guns in this game are pretty good, but what I specifically like about the guns in this game is the design of them. So, this game is just after Black Ops 2, before Black Ops 3. So, we kind of see the difference in technology and how it's modernizing, but not to the point where, we've got jetpacks and we're flying around, and in Black Ops, basically, we're not at Black Ops 3 quite yet. So, with the gun design, you can see where it isn't going straight into, the futuristic space warfare kind of stuff. The guns are still firing bullets. There's no lasers. There's laser sight, obviously, but that's going to be in any COD. That can be used in real life. But there's no, pulse rifles or anything like that. It's bullets, but the guns look modern. Like the AUG or I think it's the ABR. It's a burst AUG or the AUG from Black Ops 1 and I think Modern Warfare 2. But you can see how, if you look at that gun next to an AUG or an AUG, you can see how they've modernized it. And I think that looks cool. Like the MX-9 I think it's a real gun, or is it called like an MX-7? Because it's in Battlefield. It's in Battlefield 4 definitely, which is a more realistic game. It's definitely in that. But you can see how they've modernized it, like the little trinkets on the side and stuff. So yeah, I really like the design of the guns. Now, carrying on with the design, I'm going to talk about the design of the whole map. And like, not just the whole map, the guns, the whole game, and how it's based. It's very well done by Treyarch. So, the maps are very dark. I've noticed that. There's not much like colour. You can see, but it's very, I hate to use the word airy, it's very cliche, but airy. It's very luminous. No, not luminous. It's complete opposite. Complete opposite of luminous, basically. It's not Black Ops 3. I'm going to put that out there now. It's not Black Ops 3. It doesn't play like Black Ops 3. You need to get that out of your head that that's the way the COD's going. It's not. So, I like this because we're going back to boots on the ground. So, to me, this transition from a jetpacking game. Now, I'm not classing World War 2. I'm not classing that because I don't think that was a good game. But we're going to say this is in the Treyarch series. From Black Ops 3, where it's colourful, where you can put, can you put cat ears? Oh, was that Advanced Warfare? That was Advanced Warfare. I do apologise. That was Advanced Warfare. But when you can put, really colourful outfits, like the masks and stuff on the specialist in Black Ops 2, and it shows like a lighter side of war in general, I think that's when you see a transition, because that's like, you're jetpacking. That's what you want to do as a kid. You want a jetpack, that's the idea. That's fun. That's an idea of fun, jetpacking, being in the air, flying. But this game is boots on the ground, okay? It's based on the ground. It's a lot more realistic. You see a lot more contrast to actual wars, like in Afghanistan now, Afghanistan, Iraq, you kind of feel like the darkness shows a transition between this is for kids. No, sorry, this is for, fun. This is for fun. This is like, oh, look, you can fly around the map, compared to you're on a battlefield, you're fighting people, you're trying to kill people that are trying to kill you, which is exactly what war is. Because if you think about it, in real life, you're not going to see a British Navy SEAL, Navy SEAL? No, a British Marine or an American Navy SEAL with a jetpack jumping over an ISIS soldier or a militia, a type of militia in any shape or form. You're not going to see them jetpack over them. It's never going to happen. Well, I mean, maybe in a few years it might, but for now, this is the most realistic we're going to get. So I think that does show the transition between COD being futuristic to this. I think it's going to stay like this for quite a while. Another thing as well is the map darkness. I think is almost like a pathetic fallacy in the fact that the map kind of represents the mood of the game. So as I said, this is more realistic. It's more based on real life war where people are actually dying. I think that the map layout being so dark kind of it makes the feeling of like you're dying, you're about to die, and like this isn't jetpack. This isn't like, oh, look, futuristic warfare, we can just grab another limb from a needle and stuff. It's not like that, and I think you can really see the change in that, and I think Treyarch have done absolutely brilliantly in doing this. Right, so now I've spoke about the good, I've spoken its praises, I'm enjoying the beta a lot. However, there are some serious things need to be changed in this for the full game. So my first thing is the TTK, time to kill. If you didn't know, the time to kill is shocking, especially with the shields, which I'm going to speak about a bit more in a bit. I'm going to put it into a simple standard. It's 150 now. I don't mind it being a higher, I am taking more bullets to kill. But that means that the kill time has to be more reliable and more consistent. If I put 7 bullets into someone, they need to die. Okay? That even if he's got, even if I've got high caliber on, then 6, then he needs to die. It can't be I put 7 bullets in him and he only gets to 20 health. Okay? You need to fix that definitely. And just not let that be in this game. So my major problem with this health system is, if you can see now on my screen, there's like a little yellow bar. So that's shield. Now I don't know if that's the shield off one of the specialists though. However, I'll speak about it in general. So you can get these things called body armor. So you can either get nano shot or body armor. It's like a sixth sense. It's like a radar that's around you. And the body armor is ridiculous. I think it gives you like an extra 50 health. So you've got 200 health against someone with 150. So let's put this into perspective. If I'm getting shot in the back and I have 200 health because of my shield, they're only shooting my shield. They haven't shot my health yet. I'm not close to death. They're shooting my shield. I've got good reaction time. I've turned around. I'm on a high sense and I've aimed at him. By the time he's took my shield away, I'm already putting bullets into him, which is taking his health before he even gets to my health. Like, to me, that is ridiculous and that should go out the game. If not, change the health to 125 and keep the shield. Then there's 150. We'll get used to the time to kill. Even especially if you've played the beta, you'll get used to the time to kill. My second thing is spawns. The spawn system is absolutely ridiculous at times. You spawn behind people, you spawn in front of people, people spawn, to the left of you, to the right of you, on your head sometimes. It's ridiculous. You get spawn killed a lot. And I think that's a lot to do with, if you look in the bottom right corner, you'll see my specialist ability. I have a spawn drone that allows people to like spawn on me. It's like a respawn locator or something like that. It's called. The next thing is broken clutch class requirements. So this is kind of what I was going on about. To play this beta, you need to use the body armor. That's just fact. People are going to use it, and you've got to live with it. People are going to use whatever's OP. That's why people use Breccies in Black Ops 2. That's why people use Silent Skill Hills in Black Ops 1, etc. Noob tubes in MW2. That's why people use it, because they get an advantage. So obviously they're going to use it. The nano shot and the the body armor are definitely clutch. You need to use them in this beta to win. I'm not going to go any further into that because I get a bit angry when I'm speaking about that, because how many times I've died on a good streak to someone using body armor. And the last thing is high caliber SMGs. Who in the right mind thought to put high caliber on an SMG? I'm guessing that's how the conversation went. David, we need something to reinvent the COD scene. How about we put high caliber on an SMG? You're getting a pay rise. You're brilliant. Like, genuinely, who's thought of that? So anyway, Some of the fixes I have for these issues is simple. Maps, keep them the same. The brilliant guns, keep them the same. Design, same. Time to kill, 125. 150 with shield, that's fine. Spawns, Treyarch do your thing. Broken clutch class requirements, Treyarch do your thing. I don't know what to do about that. Maybe take shield out. Shield out would be perfect. And high cal SMGs we're just going to have to live with. It's ridiculous. But anyway, guys, I have been JNTY, also known as John T. And thanks for watching the video, guys. So just to finish off the video, I'm just going to let this gameplay run out in the back. And I might put some music behind it, or I might put the live commentary of the game. Since this was recorded on the PS4 like capture system, the capture gallery, so no doubt the commentary will be god awful, but probably hilarious because I was with my friends in a party. So yeah, again, thanks for watching the video, guys, and yeah, I'll see you later. Bye. You should not be in the presence of the god.
Hardpoint is secure.
Wait, I beg you stay off hardpoint for a little bit.
Nomad kill.
I am God. 63 to 10. 63 to 10. Call me Jesus. Just call me Jesus. Everybody, if you come into my streams ever, just put in, you are Jesus. You are Jesus. That's it. That's all I want to hear. I want you to spam in my chat, you are Jesus. Actually, no, because now people are actually spam. That's going in the Snapchat.
Threat removed.